You ever have one of those brilliant ideas, a really clear goal, or a project you're just so passionate about, and then boom, you're just stuck? Yeah, you are definitely not alone. This is the creator's journey, and in this visual guide, we're going to explore how to navigate that exact feeling and find a way through the maze.
It always starts here, doesn't it? We make these beautiful, clean, perfectly outlined plans. And then, life happens. That big, messy, unpredictable coffee stain right in the middle of our perfect circle. And you know what? That's exactly where the real story begins.
So let's dive right into that moment when plans go wrong. It's so easy to look at this as a failure, but we're going to reframe it because this mess, this beautiful mess of reality, it's not the end of your plan, it's the true beginning of the adventure. I mean, you can almost feel it, right? That crisp new notebook, the color-coded spreadsheet, everything is exactly where it should be. The path from start to finish seems so obvious, so logical, a straight shot to success. But as we all find out, the map is not the territory. The real path is almost never a straight line. It's full of twists and turns and unexpected walls. But the biggest obstacle, the one that really stops us, is often completely invisible.
Let's talk about the wall we all face. We've all been there. You're making progress, you're cruising along, and then wham, you hit a wall. It feels so solid, so real, and totally insurmountable, standing right between you and everything you're trying to achieve. So what is that wall actually made of? Well, this slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? It's fear. On one side, there you are, and on the other side is everything you want, that finished project, the successful launch, the healthier you. And smack in the middle, that brick wall is built from the fear of failure, the fear of what people will think, the fear of just not being good enough.
So here's the kicker. If fear is the material, then we are the builders. We construct this wall, brick by brick, with our own doubts, which leads to the single most important question you can ask. How on earth do you get past a wall that you built yourself?
The answer isn't a bulldozer or some kind of brute force. To get past the wall you built yourself, you have to start from the inside. It's all about rewiring your mindset. The journey isn't about changing what's around you, it's about changing your own mind.
And it really all comes down to these two completely opposite points of view. A fixed mindset tells you, hey, your talent, your intelligence, they're static. You've got what you've got, and that's it. So failure feels like a final verdict, right? But a growth mindset, it sees things totally differently. It believes your abilities can be developed. They can grow. So failure isn't a verdict, it's just feedback. It's a lesson.
And this puzzle? Man, it's the perfect metaphor. The fixed mindset sees that finished puzzle, a rigid square where the pieces only fit one way. But the growth mindset looks at the very same pieces and sees endless potential, just waiting to be rearranged and reconnected in brand new ways.
Okay, so adopting that growth mindset prepares you for the next phase of the journey. And honestly, it's the most important one, embracing the messy middle. This is where the real work gets done. It's where the magic is, but trust me, it rarely looks magical while you're in it.
I absolutely love this analogy. We often think progress is supposed to look like that neat little bundle of uncooked spaghetti, perfectly lined up, but totally inedible. It's not ready. Real progress, the real creative work, it looks like that second image. It's messy, it's tangled, but it's good. It's something you can actually work with. You have to be willing to make a mess.
And look, during that messy process, you will have setbacks. You are going to stumble. But that's not just okay, it's necessary. Look at this. Even the most powerful being you can imagine has to crouch down, has to hit a low point before he can launch himself into the sky. Those dips aren't failures. They're the launch pad for your biggest leaps.
And hey, this isn't just some nice idea. The data actually backs us up. This chart shows where we really learn. We get a little bit from theory, sure. We learn more from actually doing things. But look at that last bar. Just look at it. The vast majority of what we truly learn comes directly from our mistakes. Every single error is actually the most powerful teacher you have.
So, as you're navigating this messy, mistake-filled middle, there's one last ingredient you absolutely need: patience. You can't force a flower to bloom. All you can do is provide the right conditions and trust the process. Some things just need time. So if you can embrace the mess and learn from your mistakes, you emerge from the middle of this journey with not just a finished project, but with something way more valuable, a much clearer sense of your purpose.
The first step
is you have got to let go of perfection. We expect 100% from ourselves, and then we beat ourselves up when we only hit, 64% or even 23%. But what if we change how we measure success? What if the real victory isn't the percentage, but just checking the box? The win is just being able to say, you know what, I showed up.
When you combine that persistence with some self-reflection, you can start to discover your Ikigai. It's this powerful Japanese concept that translates roughly to your reason for being. It's that sweet spot, the thing that gets you up in the morning.
This visual is such a great way to think about purpose. It's not some single destination you have to go out and find. It's more like a rope woven together from 4 different threads of your life, creating something that's strong, resilient, and uniquely yours.
So let's break down those 4 threads, okay? First, you've got your skill, what you're good at. Then there's your passion, what you absolutely love to do. Third is your mission, what you feel the world really needs. And finally, your profession, what you can actually get paid for. Just take a second and think about these in your own life. That intersection where those 4 threads meet, that is your Ikigai.
So, ultimately, the creator's journey isn't a straight line at all, is it? It's a process of weaving. It's about gathering up all the unique threads of your life, your skills, your passions, your values, and twisting them together into something strong and meaningful. Your purpose is waiting for you. The only question left is, what will you weave together?